All right, ladies and gents, here we are, right back at it. We've got everything in research that we need. There's not a whole lot of aircraft. You know, all those aircraft facilities are now offline. You can see our unemployment went up. That's okay. We're going to have these coming online in about, well, right now, maybe 1 or 2 more days. There it is. They're all online. South Africa declared war on Chad, and who just... Nigeria fell. Interesting. Interesting. All right, now we're going to look at what we got. All right, we doubled our output. We're still short, so we should still be getting offers. Let that run for a little while. Inflation is down to 2.1. Unemployment's at 5.7, but we do have some idle factories. All right, I think I'm going to build just a couple more of these ore mines. %, 81, 76. Yeah, we'll build here. %74 there. Typically what I'll do is build a series of supply depots right there, but I don't want to do it right now. I should do it, but I'm not going to. We'll build right 82%. I think there's some right. Nope, only 70. 60. 54. That's terrible. All right, well, we'll let these couple build. Congo is eliminated. Chad declared war on Congo Democratic Republic, which I believe I've commented before how every nation has the democratic in the name is anything but democratic. Nanomedicine. I'm going to throw this in. There's electrical. They have gives us artillery with great range. Although I seldom use it. I very, very seldom use it. I prefer that fast firing. All right, 350 and 399. No. No, you need to do better, France. Remember, you're not my ally. Inflation down to 2%. Vehicle refit. I'm going to throw in the Dunham. Russia declared war on Wow. Wow. What in the world? How are they going to get down here? They don't have any holdings whatsoever anywhere close to this area. So I do not see... I see them having a ceasefire fairly soon. Metal Storm weapons pods. We were certainly waiting on that. Advanced Metal Storm. Yeah, they're not actually going to have any combat between them. Looks like they've taken over some islands here. Or I should say that the Japanese are bombarding the heck out of these Russian islands. Luxembourg. 152124. Yes, yes. Not only we're going to auto accept. All right, everything is built already. 67. 5.9. Boy, we've got to go. Unemployment. We want unemployment higher because the more people available for a job, the less employers have to pay. That will also help the cost of wages go down. Burkina Faso. Okay. Let's look at our GDP. See, it's going down now. When I started this, let me look at my reference. When I started, my GDP was 37,936. So it's gone down approximately 630. And that's what we want. We want it to go lower. Notice our expenses are now less than our income. It used to be the other way around. Also, we can afford to pay off another bond now, so we're going to do that. We're going to pay off this one. Just saved ourselves quite a bit of money again. Now we're only at 565. And it was 900 something when we started paying our bond down. Our debts. Again, we now have a higher income than we have daily expenses. Unemployment is still rising. Tourism has gone up by 1, though. That's interesting. I guess with the world being at war, a whole lot of wars going around. People are coming here. Tourists are coming here. Although I never paid much attention to tourism, honestly. There's 45. Liquid metal, that's another good one. I don't remember which category that's in. Right here. Okay, it leads to focused antimatter reactions and this combat lifter, which even though I don't prefer to use helicopters, at least it has a range of 24, which means it attacks at more than 1 hex. I do like that. If I was ever going to have a helicopter, it would at least have a range of 24. Focused antimatter reactions, which leads to these antimatter warheads, which is years and years, which also leads to this Eon. I'm not entirely certain how to pronounce it, Aeon or Eon. Probably Aeon. But you can see that missile, 908 kilometers with a 610 damage against structures. That's very good. Very good missile. I don't really use it these days. When I first started playing Supreme Ruler, I used the heck out of missiles because in the original game that I started playing with Supreme Ruler 2020, you could target individual hexes and you could destroy, for example, if I was fighting Canada and I wanted to go through here and just take out Canada's barracks, I could go through here, right-click on this, and select just a barracks to destroy. But starting with Supreme Ruler Ultimate, you could no longer do that. So I don't really use a lot of missiles anymore. Just more or less just anti-sea missiles or anti-shipping missiles. They just don't have the same place in the game anymore, which is sad. Also, I'm going to get rid of, I don't know how I got these guys, accidentally. We'll have them reserve. Okay, China has declared war on Kyrgyzstan, citing the... Okay, yeah. And the rest of these guys, we want this supply truck. If there's any more, we're going to scrap you because we've got the new ones. And I want to scrap these combat engineer types. Because, again, we're upgrading to this one. We've got 45 of them right now. Nothing in Camp Guernsey. So we'll reserve. There's 2 more. That's 47. Let's see if there's any more building because that's enough. 48, 49 right there. says I've got 51. China declared war on Uzbekistan. M9 tracers ready. That's the recon unit. I think. Let's take a gander at this. If I really do have 51, I don't want to build any more. Let's kill these 2 units. I'm not certain that that's true, though. How many is in Camp Guernsey? 45. 46, 47. Why does this say 51? I'm a little confused by this. Where are the... All right, these are my leg engineers. Also, now that I'm looking at this, since I've got my Green Berets, I no longer need the Marines, the Rangers. All right, this is going to be here. We need to set a rally point. I'd like them to come down here. Just move to the right here. Now come out. 45 motorized. Where's this first one at? Camp Guernsey. Okay, then where's the last one? If it's anywhere other than Camp Guernsey, this will tell you. It doesn't. Oh, it's sitting right here. Let's put those 2 in reserve. And there should be 47 in here. But where in the world are the other few it says there are? Now let's look at the last one. Also, I want to take these Green Beret out since they're the 1 version. And these airborne elites and the special forces, we're going to scrap everything. We're going strictly to Green Beret 2s. I'm a little concerned that this says I have more than I know I have when it comes to these engineers. Or at least more than I think I have. Where is this at? Camp Guernsey. Again. Why? As you can see, it clearly says when it comes to this place that there's 47 units in here. And they're all engineer motorized. And yet this clearly says that I have 51. Ghana has declared war on Morocco. Where in the world are the others? There are 4 units somewhere that I don't know where they are, and I've got to find. Let's see what we've got here. Are these all Marines, Rangers, Green Beret, Tier 1? Yep, we want all of these to scrap. That's 26 units. I'm going to have to figure this out because I apparently have 4 engineer units somewhere that I'm not aware of. And I don't see how that's feasible. I don't see how that's possible. Is the game glitching? That would be unusual. I can say I've never really noticed that happen before. Ghana and Ethiopia. It clearly says I've got 51 units in inventory. But when I scroll through the inventory, wait a minute, is there 8 here? Yes, there is. we want you to go into reserve. There we go. All right, scrolling through the inventory again. Let's go back up to the top. All right, engineers. Fort Rucker. Oh, these are the, my mistake. These are the leg engineers. All right, the first one is in Camp Guernsey. And the last one is in Camp Guernsey. I think my game is glitched. Is there some other... Is there like a different, for some reason, a different version of it? Let's go down to the end of the Bradleys. If it's not there by the end of the Bradleys, then I'm going to have to take drastic measures to figure this out. I don't think I've ever had this happen before. Nope, we go straight to the Green Berets. And right into the recons. Okay, now I think, as you can clearly see, it says I have 51 built, but I have no idea where they are. I'm going to have to order all of my ground forces out to find them because I don't know where they're at. So let's do that. And let's see if there really is 51 of these units on the map. I really need to make rally points so that these units can come out without just cluttering each other. Like I said, typically I will do that when I went through and deleted all the barracks I did not want. Typically I would do that at the same time, but I did not for whatever reason during this game. Just give them enough room. Okay. Terascale processing. Now that's a good one. We're going to go with advanced UUVs because that is going to lead to nothing I want to use. Transportation, advanced hover. What do we got here? Handheld computing, gravitational compensators, military efficiency +2. We're going to go with that. Gravitational. Now, again, this is, I don't really care about these type of units, but this eventually leads to the interstellar, which is, you know, I think the race to Mars. I'm going to throw in handheld. Are all my forces deployed? Still some called up. We're at right here. Just come up here, get out of the way. In all cases, that if they deployed, they would be moving towards the border. So that's why I let them set down. Ghana declared war on Togo. All right, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. We've still got 666 left to deploy. Togo's gone. That didn't take long, did it? Which was to be expected. All right, I think that might help a little bit. Get them out of the way. Look at there. Germany declared war on France. I just mentioned France is not an ally with us, so they're not a member of NATO. So Germany, I have seen this a lot, actually. Germany declared war on France. And I still don't know why France starts this scenario, not being a member of NATO. but that's just the way it starts out. And we'll see. This will be interesting because I think Germany is going to win this. I think it's not going to take very long. Well, I'm not going to say that. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I still think Germany's going to win it. But we'll see. How many units? 185. Where's some more that are delayed? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. All right. I think these, I can clearly see these are all Bradleys. Mortars, Thads, and Fart crews. Okay, that's true. So what I'm going to do now is highlight these 47 motorized and ask to get everybody. 51, where are they at? Right here. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. There they are, right there. I don't know why I couldn't find them. Let's come over here and let's put everybody else in reserve. Make sure that these... I do not want these units to reserve down here. I don't know why they're down there. Okay, we want the Green Beret 2s, definitely. Ah, we've got a Green Beret 2 over here. Or so it said. I can't hit that. By the way, no one commented on the last couple of videos, whether or not this larger UI is helpful to you. If no one comments that it's helpful, I'm just going to go back to my regular UI because the only reason I changed it was so that the people who were having an issue seeing the screen would be able to see better. But if it's not helping you, there's no point in me keeping it. Where is that at? Right there. There he is, Green Beret 2. Come over here, buddy. That's not where I want you to go, but that's fine. That'll get you close. All right. Highlighted types in view. We want you to reserve. And we want all of you to reserve. I'm going to try to do this separately because I don't want any of them to go south. There we go. They're all going in here. All right, now I think we can do this. We just want in view because I don't want those ones in right now. In view. Reserve. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I want you guys to reserve. NBC preparedness, NBC, nuclear, biological, and chemical is what that stands for. FARP crews, reserve. All of these guys can reserve across the nation. Ghana declared war on Benin. All right, and you fellas here, my leg engineers and my special forces artillery, go ahead and reserve. And you Bradleys that are in view, reserve. All of you guys reserve. FARP crews and Thads, everybody reserve. Across the nation. There's some intense. It's got to be Germany and yeah. I think France. Like I said, I think Germany's going to win this. There goes Benin. Germany's already closing in on Paris. Looks like they're doing very well. Let's see. It'd be interesting if these... Imagine if Germany gets these holdings, which is what will happen if Paris falls. Russia declared war on Malaysia. Again, Russia fighting in the South Pacific is not very useful to them. And I think that puts... Where are these guys at? Oh, yeah. I do not want them over there. Let's come back here. You can stay in Hawaii. Actually, I'm going to put you in Hawaii also. Upgraded clean power. That's fine. Let's look at here. 5.9 and 1.9 inflation. GDP now is going up, so it's equalized. We don't want to go up anymore. We're at 29.5. I'm going to raise taxes again. We're going to have sales tax go up to 35%. Small business to 35. We're going to leave corporate at 40 for now. And we're going to raise low income to 35. Also, I can pay off another bond already. So we're going to do that. All right. 78,000. 84,000 million is the Brits would say, I think. Norway wants to sell us petroleum at 379 request. Man, I'm going to do it just because I want to help their economy out because I think it's only a matter of time before Russia declares war on them. Romania 324 and 4. Yeah, you know, Romania hates me. So does Norway, but Romania's always hated me. At least Norway used to like me. What have we got up here? See, if I throw these in now, it'll just be to have something in the... I'm going to throw this in because it's supportive, even though it lowers our overall electrical output, but we have plenty of electricity because of me raising the price. I think that's everybody. I've got 22 still. One, two, three. I need these guys to stay in. What's happening is I think there's 35 units here, and since they cannot go anywhere, they're only coming out 4 at a time. Germany's declared on Austria. Yep. See, they're going to go on a rampage now. So there's only room for 10 total. Basic microwave weaponry. That's very good. Because that leads to microwave defense. Alright, these guys can go in reserve now. Really, I'm going to let you stay there even though there's no need. 1, 2, 3. And that should be it. That should complete. All right, now that's everybody back in reserve that needs to be in reserve. 1.9, 5.9. Very good, very good. GDP 37,612, which is going down again, which is what we want to happen. We just don't want to drop below 26-ish in DAR, our domestic approval rating. Yeah, Germany is just merciless. France cannot withstand. Now the question is, if France falls, well, when France falls, will one of these outlying areas become their capital, or will France just disappear from the map? That's going to be interesting to see, Because, you know, they've got a bunch of little islands over here in the South Pacific. All this belongs to France. And I have seen in the past, for example, where France's capital moved here when they fell, which was very problematic for, you know, Germany in this case. Advanced handheld computing. All right, well, we're going to see what happens in the next video. Ciao.